Let's meet your home team. The man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 12, at point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 1, Elijah, number 1. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Holmes. At power forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 2, Chance Slater. The other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 4, Kyle Sykes. The head coach is your home team. Your home team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Suggs, and it's Planinic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams... with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox. Stay on them.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. The tray, and it's Suggs with the rebound. And here is Holmes. And that one, good.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Oh, here's Edwards. The teardrop falls in.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Sharp. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Riggs used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. To the inside. Here's Slater, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over home. And the bank shot is good. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Slater. That shot no good. Pass to Sharp. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Riggs. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Edwards. Unloads from 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Planinic passes to Slater. And he uses the glass on the layup. Slater's got 8.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Out to the right wing. Riggs. That shot misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Edwards. Holmes with the steal. To the paint. Here's Slater. Misses in close.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Riggs. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Timeout, home team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Over to the wing. There's the triple. A rebound by Azili.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Sharp. The 3 from Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's McCoy. Shondor offline with his 3. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Sharp. And here is Johnson. Azealia screen. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's McCoy. 11 points last game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Cannon. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's McCoy. Scoreless thus far. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. There's Planinic. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Johnson. There's the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Cannon. Here's McCoy. Dennett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Chandler.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Oh, and the buzzer beat.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
We've got Suggs, and it's Planinic in at the center position. Here's Suggs. Johnson with the rebound. gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And good that time.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the ball at 42%. Pass to Slater. The 3. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Thing is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
First one falls for him. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmes. A 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Sharp with it. Still yet to score. Oh, here's Edwards. Bangs home the trifecta.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Slater. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. Gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Holmes. Fires the 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Gone to three-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Edwards inside. Guarded by Holmes.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Here's Slater. Edwards defending. Here's Slater. He's got 10. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot, and it comes off the front of the rim. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kev.
Truly the love for the game.
Number 3.
Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. On the clock, jacks up a three. That one, no good. Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off. Lamar. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Shot from the low block. Jump shot is good that time. Edwards got 11.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scores from a season ago. % overall right now, not one of their better showings. Inside. Here's Planinic, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Wiped away. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Cannon. The rebound by Sharp.
Just a solid performance on the... interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shondor, good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Riggs, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Sharp. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Shondor buries the long-range jumper.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
From the arc. The shot misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off on the layup.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. So the wing on the left. Elbow shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Shondor, defended by Sharp. Shondor, no good on that one. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 13. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. You are so close. One more time, a round of applause.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
You take a look at the home team, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower and they're playing with great effort.
You just want to see them stay hungry all season long. They're good, but I think they can take it to another level.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the visiting team.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. and it probably has to happen quickly. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Suggs, and it's Planinic in at the center, filling out the middle.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Edwards. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
He got Suggs, and it's Slater in at the 4-man position. Pass to Holmes. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, Sharp. 90 seconds now into the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Slater with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
And here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Riggs nails the 16-footer. He's got 9.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to Sharp. Riggs. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Now Suggs hasn't made one yet. Here's Slater. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Outside Edwards. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now, and he banks in the layup.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On Sunday and then on Monday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
From downtown, that shot off the mark. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Slater. And it's blocked. Puts up a deep 3 to the wing right side. Here's Menard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it's working like a charm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Planinic passes to Cannon. And the layup falls.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's good. He has 7.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Horde. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Right wing. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
And he slams it one-handed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pocket 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Coming off a terrific season. 7th in field goal percentage, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Horn. Still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He hits both from the stripe. Gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Just his first attempt, and that one drops for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the right side. .129 left in the third quarter. Unloads from 13. No good. That's the first shot for the floor he's missed. 5 for 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this season. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Cannon pass to McCoy. Over Edwards. Great D that time from Edwards. Gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And it's good from the elbow. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McCoy. And he makes good on the layup. McCoy's got his first basket of the night.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's the screen. Falls. And it's off from three-point range. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much... tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got subs, and it's Slater in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Holmes passes to Cannon. Here's Slater. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Riggs. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Slater. little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for two.
And the first one goes. And so he hits both. So it's the visitors now. At one point, they led by 16. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Riggs hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
At 50% in a decent groove. Here's Slater. Misses from short range. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Got all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sharp the pass to Edwards. Holmes with the steal. Here's Cannon. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Sharp on the wing.
Home team foul. Your home team, number 12, Planet.
Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
And that one's good, son.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Edwards against Cole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. They set the screen.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Riggs. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Slater. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for yours.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story. Force. Allie?
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Sharp. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Holmes with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. TV won't complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Slater. Planinic passes to Slater. Takes it off the glass. Slater's got 17 points here in the second half.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Outside Edwards. Now Johnson. Cleared away by Suggs.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that... Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T.
Timeout away team.
Now, here's Sean. It's Curls.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
2 minutes remaining. Ending the game. 2 minutes.
Gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive output. Now Edwards. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Suggs.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Defended by Sharp. It's tipped. Launches it. Rebounded by Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. A three-pointer. Good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win. especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And it misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Guys, what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.